Your healthy lifestyle is actually poisoning your metabolism and forcing your body to hoard belly fat like its life depends on it. You're hitting the gym, you're skipping the dessert, and you're drinking the green juice, yet the scale hasn't moved in weeks. Do you want to know why? It's because you've been lied to about how weight loss actually works. It isn't just about calories. It's about a silent, invisible chemical messenger in your blood called cortisol. And here is the terrifying truth. One specific thing you are doing every single night, right before you close your eyes, is spiking this hormone so high that your body is physically incapable of burning fat while you sleep. I'm going to reveal exactly what that metabolic killer is later in this video. And if you missed the 30-second shutdown technique I'm sharing at the end, your body might stay trapped in survival mode for the rest of your life. Welcome to HealifyHub. We aren't here for the basic fitness advice you've heard 1,000 times. We are here to talk about the internal war happening inside your cells. Most people think fat loss is just a math equation, but your body doesn't speak math. It speaks the language of hormones. If your hormones are screaming danger, it doesn't matter how many miles you run on that treadmill, you are going to stay stuck. But tonight, that changes. We are going to lower your cortisol levels before your head even hits the pillow, turning your body from a fat storage machine into a fat-burning furnace. Think about your ancestors for a second. Thousands of years ago, cortisol was a superpower. If a saber-toothed tiger jumped out of the bushes, your brain would send a massive surge of cortisol through your veins. This hormone told your body to dump sugar into your bloodstream for instant energy, shut down your digestion, and stop burning fat so you could use every ounce of resources to survive. Back then, the stress lasted for 5 minutes. You either escaped the tiger or you were dinner. Either way, the cortisol spike was over.
But fast forward to today, you don't have saber-toothed tigers anymore. Instead, you have unread emails, traffic jams, credit card debt, and social media notifications. Your brain can't tell the difference between a predator and a mean comment on your latest post. So your body stays in a constant state of high alert. It is literally dripping cortisol into your system 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is why you feel tired but wired at night. This is why you have that stubborn pooch around your midsection that no amount of crunches can fix. You aren't lazy and you aren't failing your diet. You are biologically stressed out. You might be thinking, okay, I'm stressed, but how does that actually make me fat? Well, listen to this, because this is where it gets crazy. When cortisol stays high, it tells your body to do two things. First, it moves fat from other parts of your body and deposits it right in your abdomen. Why? Because that fat is closest to your internal organs, making it the easiest source of emergency fuel. Second, high cortisol makes you crave high-sugar, high-fat comfort foods. It's a biological trap. Your brain thinks it needs to fuel up for a fight that never comes. So, how do we fix it? How do we tell your brain that the tiger is gone? We start by hacking your evening routine. And the first thing we need to talk about is your workout. Most people think that if they have a stressful day, they should go to the gym and smash a high-intensity cardio session at 8 p.m. to blow off steam. Stop right there. Doing high-intensity interval training or heavy lifting late at night is like pouring gasoline on a cortisol fire. You are telling an already stressed body that it's time for war. This keeps your cortisol peaked until 2 or 3 in the morning, completely blocking your body's ability to produce growth hormone, the stuff that actually burns fat and repairs your muscles. If you want to burn fat tonight, you need to switch that late-night sweat session for something restorative. Think walking, light stretching, or yoga. Save the heavy lifting for the morning, when your cortisol is naturally supposed to be high. Now let's talk about the blue light ghost. You've heard that screens are bad for your sleep, but do you know why they are a death sentence for your metabolism? Your eyes have direct neural pathways to your brain's internal clock. When blue light from your phone hits your retinas at 10 p.m., your brain thinks the sun is rising. It immediately halts the production of melatonin, your sleep and repair hormone, and pumps out a fresh shot of cortisol to wake you up. You're literally tricking your body into thinking it's time to start the day when you should be recovering. But I promised you a secret, didn't I? I promised to tell you about the one habit you're doing right before bed that is ruining everything. Here it is. It's revenge bedtime procrastination. It's that hour you spend scrolling through TikTok or Instagram because you feel like you didn't have any control over your day, so you're taking back your time at night. That mindless scrolling is a cortisol nightmare. Not only is the light hurting you, but the constant stream of new information, outrage, and comparison is keeping your brain in a state of high-frequency beta waves. You're not relaxing, you're overstimulating your nervous system. If you want to flush that cortisol tonight, you need to implement the 30-second shutdown. It's a specific breathing technique called the 4-7-8 method. It sounds simple, but it is scientifically proven to force your nervous system from fight or flight into rest and digest. You breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and exhale forcefully through your mouth for 8. When you do this, you are manually overriding your vagus nerve. You are sending a physical signal to your brain that says, "We are safe. The tiger is dead. You can start burning fat now."
But we can't stop at breathing. We have to look at what's in your kitchen. If you're reaching for a healthy granola bar or a bowl of cereal before bed, you're spiking your insulin. When insulin is high, fat burning is impossible, period. Instead, if you must eat, reach for something that actually lowers cortisol. A small amount of dark chocolate, we're talking 85% cocoa or higher, has been shown to reduce stress hormones. Or try a cup of chamomile tea mixed with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. This combination stabilizes your blood sugar and calms your adrenal glands, making sure you don't wake up at 3 a.m. with a racing heart and a hungry stomach. You might be wondering, will this really work overnight? The answer is yes. When you lower your cortisol, your body finally gets the green light to release stored fatty acids into your bloodstream to be burned for fuel. You'll wake up feeling lighter, less bloated, and significantly more energized. You'll stop fighting against your own biology and start riding the wave of your natural circadian rhythm. This journey isn't about being perfect. It's about being smart. It's about realizing that the loudest voice in the room, the one telling you to grind harder, sleep less, and do more, is often the voice that's keeping you from your goals. You have the power to flip the switch tonight. You have the power to tell your body that the war is over. If you're tired of the grind culture and you're ready to join the top 1% of people who actually understand how their bodies work, then you know what to do. Join the HealifyHub movement by hitting that subscribe button right now. Don't let your health be a mystery anymore. We're uncovering the truths that the mainstream fitness industry is too afraid to tell you. Sleep deep, lower that stress, and I will see you in the next video for more life-changing secrets.